Namaste, Jai Bharat. Every nation has got national anthem, national flag, and everyone respects it. Bharat has got national anthem and a national song also. The anthem is Jan Gan Man Adhinayak Jai Hai, Bharat Bhagya Vidhata, and national song is Bande Mataram, Sujalam Subhalam Malayja Shetalam, etc. What is in Bangla? Our national anthem is written in Bangla and the national song is in Sanskrit. Now, I, right from childhood, hearing many controversies about the national anthem. Primary controversy was that the national anthem was written in the interest of welcoming the visiting British King George V or VI something. Gateway of India was built therefore that we know. So song was written which was recited in the Calcutta Congress. This is a kind of narrative which we had been hearing right from childhood. And subsequently we hear this thing was presented to Thakur we say, Ravi Thakur. And then his reply was this: do you think I would write something like that for George V, VI or nth? That was his reply. This confusion remains in the minds of people. Because we can't imagine a person, a nationalist like Ravi Thakur, that is in English Rabindranath Tagore, writing something like this. We just can't imagine. It's not quite possible because his other behavior characters were consistently Bharatiya. He is the creator of Shantinika and he is the creator of Rabindra Nritya, Rabindra Sangeet, many things. So you just can't expect him to write a poetry for a visiting whosoever it is, from his point. So, but this confusion remained in our mind. But it's a long poetry from which some parts were picked up and synthesized for the national anthem, which of course was given music, etc., subsequently. But then recently I heard a Vaishnavite giving the meaning of Jan Gan Man Adhinayak. He was quoting some portions of the poetry which are not shown in the national anthem. Its national anthem is abridged, some stuff from here and there, not the entire poetry. Even Bande Mataram is not the entire poetry. We only take 4 or 5 lines. Then the Vaishnavite is maybe a sannyasi, but doesn't look like a sannyasi that way. Could be sadhu, Vaishnavite sadhu. He was giving such beautiful narration that it's not praising any visiting dignitary, visiting king. It's praising the real Bharat Bhagya Vidhata, who is Dwarkadish. He is quoting about his Ratha Chakra moving forward, his Shankhanada Panchajanya calling us. This kind of interpretation when they give, most people of Bharat like me became very comfortable because it gives a lot of confusion for us to see that our national anthem is written wrongly by a great person like Tagore. It's unbelievable. Of course, you don't have to believe because that's not the case. I personally feel inclined to agree with this Vaishnava sadhu who beautifully says it's about Bhagavan Sri Krishna as Bharat Bhagya Vidhata. That's fine. He is a political avatar We have all other avatars, but he is the most apt political avatar. And moreover, he is the last but one avatar, Dwapara Yuga. Now only one more avatar is supposed to be left, Kalki, in this Manvantara. This Kalpa of this Manvantara. We have these calculations of time in Bharat. Kalpa, Manvantaras, Yugas, etc. Yuga Dharmas, etc. With the cessation of each Yuga, there is a complete destruction and recreation. So Bharatiya concept of time is cyclical, like Bharatiya music, which is also cyclical, not linear. So this, of course, puts things in right place, which of course clears all the confusions, doubts and disappointments. Yes. Janganamanta, when you sing, it's for Sri Krishna. Of course, he is our latest avatar. Panchajanya is a shout sign. And his Rath Chakra, all this Tagore mentions. It's absolutely improbable and impossible for him to depict a visiting king from England in this place. Not possible. He can't be called as Bharata Bhagya Vidhata. And no nationalist should do that. Somebody had twisted it. I don't know. Maybe this was sung in Calcutta Congress. I don't know. Must have sung. I have no idea. Someone says they have sung. But I don't know. We have no real available proof apart from narratives. So many people were there with so many multiple different interests, especially the Muslim League was functioning separately. There were always swords drawn against Hindus per se. They were not for Hindustan. They were not for Bharat. They were for two nations. They thought an Islamic nation will solve all problems all over the world. They thought so. To the extent Iqbal was speaking in his presidential address in Allahabad, if I am not wrong, that Islam is a polity, Islam is a unity, that these two things, how wrong they are, has been proved by Pakistan's today. How wrong was that? Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that our national anthem praises our Dwapara Yuga avatar. Mahabharata took place in Dwapara Yuga. With the end of Mahabharata, Dwapara Yuga ends and Kali Yuga begins. And at the beginning of Kali Yuga, Sri Krishna is standing there as, of course, he ruled Bharat from Dwaraka. We call him as Dwarakadhisha. And then is Sri Krishna, who is the inspiration and guiding principle, guiding light and inspiration to go into Kali Yuga. Look at the avatar difference between Bhagavan Sri Krishna and the Treta Yuga avatar, Ramji. Here is one avatar who is cool. He knows what he is doing. He is not led by emotions. He faces everything with a smile and destroys his enemy unscrupulously. Death or destruction for those who invite that. So that is Bharata Bhagya Vidhata that has to come. So there is no confusion. There is no disappointment. The Janakanmana is really an appropriate national anthem for us. We shall meet again with some other thought. Till then, Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Siya Ram.